Hi, and thank you for watching. On this video, I wanted to show how I replaced a stock control arm on my Subaru when I was replacing the wheel bearing. First, I took a picture of where the toe adjustment was set. This will make it easier than relying on my memory. Loosening the nut was simple. There is an eccentric washer behind this. It is important not to lose this. Normally the bolt will slide out at this point. However, there is a metal sleeve inside the bushing that the bolt has rusted to and is now seized. It will take some more drastic measures to remove this control arm. This is a tedious process. The bolt has to be cut on both sides of the bushing, but I had to be careful not to damage the mount on the car's frame. You can see that the original bolt head had an eccentric flange. To recreate this, I first had to find a washer with the same outer diameter. On the frame there are two raised lines that capture the washer between a slot for the bolt. The washer must fit tightly between these two lips. The next step is to make the washer fit on the bolt to match the original. Now the washer just needs to be welded to the bolt. This isn't under a lot of stress after it's tightened in the car, so a quick and dirty weld will do just fine. The flange must seat flush, so I used a grinder to do some cleaning up. The eccentric washer on the other side indexes with a single tooth. A slot for this needed to be cut into the bolt at the peak of the eccentricity. Some rust and burrs need to be cleaned out of the washer. Since the zinc coating was broken through, it was a good idea to paint the assembly to prevent rust. My new control arm came with a Zerk fitting that needed to be installed. So, do I use too much anti-seize? Trick question. There's no such thing. Here I try to demonstrate how when the bolt is turned, it forces the bolt to move back and forth in the slot. This in turn pushes the control arm in and out, and changes the toe of the wheel. Leave this finger tight for now. Reinstall the ball joint into the knuckle, and don't forget the retaining pin. The jack stand is supporting the lower control arm so the suspension is roughly at ride height. This allowed me to tighten the inner bolt. And after a quick toe alignment later, that's the job done. Thanks for watching.